Hello, my name is Oliver Postgate. Years ago, my friend Peter Firmin and I made some films called Ivor the Engine. I expect you saw them on television. You probably remember the story about the dragons and the one about the elephant who was in the gasworks. Her name was Alice. They've been made into video cassettes. But there is one question that people keep asking me, and it's this. Why has Ivor got those huge whistles? They say all steam locomotives make puffing noises, right? Ivor goes psh-cough, 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 which is a bit like the sort of noise that other railway engines make. But when he blows his whistles, they go burp, 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 which is quite different from any other sort of steam engine. Other steam engines go beep. Well, it's a long story. Ivor got his 3 big pipes a very long time ago. In fact, the films which we made to tell the story of how he got his pipes and what they were for was the very first film we ever made, and that was over 30 years ago. And that was a time when television was all black and white and grey, and life, on television at least, was very much slower and gentler than it is today. So let us have a look at those films. Here is the first story of Ivor the Engine.
Not very long ago, in the top left-hand corner of Wales, there was a railway. It wasn't a very long railway, or a very important railway, but it was called the Merioneth and Llantysilio Rail Traction Company Limited, and it was all there was. And in a shed, in a siding, the far end of the railway, there lived Ivor the Engine, the locomotive of the Merioneth and Llantysilio Rail Traction Company Limited. In the morning, Jones the steam would come down over the hill, jump the little stream, and open Ivor's doors. "Morning, Ivor. Jumping cold this morning." And he would take a match and light up Ivor's boiler. Very soon, Ivor's boiler would begin to boil nicely, and Jones the steam would make his pot of tea. And then he would sit on the step of the engine and drink his cup of tea. Oh, very nice, a cup of tea in the morning. And you'd climb onto the footplate and open the regulator a bit. And out they would trundle, out of the shed and out into the bright morning air. Jumping cold it was, too, that morning we were speaking of, but bright as a pin. And Ivor felt glad to be alive and steaming, because little railway engines love the cold weather, and with a good fire under his boiler, Ivor felt ready for anything. Down to the water tower, open the tank, put in the big pipe. Oh, there's thirsty you are. 200 gallons you've taken this morning, Ivor. And off they would go, down to the signal box. Well, there was trouble. The signal was set against them. They couldn't go past. "Here's a how do you do, Ivor. Owen's not awake yet. What do we do about that? You'd better give him a little whistle to wake him up." Hurrying up and give him a proper whistle, Ivor. Owen jumped out of bed. "Is it early you are, Jones the steam?" "No, it's late you are, Owen the signal. Pull your little lever back. We got work to do." Owen pulled his lever. And off they went. Under the old road bridge. And down into Lanyog Station. There was Dye Station waiting for them, looking fed up as usual. "Morning, Dye Station." "Morning, Jones." "Morning, Ivor. How's your tubes?" "What you got for us this morning, Dye?" "There's a truckload of Blackstone coal to go down to Tunny Gulch, and, oh, this parcel of fish from Mrs. Thomas at Grumbly. You know, if you wouldn't mind." "I know, I'll take it in with Ivor." In with Ivor. Oh, I wouldn't do that. She wants it fresh, not fried. All right, I'll put it up on the coal. She can have it black. Come on round the back then, I'll couple you up. And I station waved them into the shunting yard. Couple them up. Right you are then, Jones. Bye then, Di. See you later. And up the hill by the trunk road to Merioneth. And along the top of the hill, that was Ivor's favourite run. It was rolling all the way, and he could see right down the valley to the sea. And it wasn't long before they came down into Tannygilch Station. There's Claude Gillett, the station master, waiting for them. Morning, Jones. Morning, Ivor. Morning, Claude. Cup of tea, is it? So Jones made another cup of tea. And then he and Claude sat in the grass by the corrugated iron hut and ate their sandwiches. You know, Claude, said Jones, I've been thinking, it must be a good life in a quiet sort of way, being a railway engine. Look at Ivor there. No worries, no troubles. Never so happy as when he's got a good fire under his boiler and plenty of work to do. No illnesses, only what you could put right with a spanner. No, I've never known such a happy engine. I'd change with him any day. Oh, well, I'd better be off. I'll leave the truck for the old horse to take round the back. Bye then, Jones. Bye, Claude. Bye, Ivor. Don't bust your boiler. And off they went to Grumbly. Past Miss Figgins, the draper, and the Working Men's Club. Past Jenkins, the builder and decorator. And into the tunnel. The dark, damp-smelling tunnel. And out the other end, past the quarry where the ravens live, and over the viaduct. Ivor didn't much like the viaduct. It was a bit tall, but they were soon over it. And on their way to Grumbly. It was a long way to Grumbly, and quite late in the afternoon it was before they got there. And Jones the steam left Ivor on the siding above the town, and went down with Mrs. Thomas's parcel of fish. It wasn't very dirty, only the paper, so it didn't matter. And Ivor stood there in the evening sun. It was very quiet, nobody much about. And then suddenly he heard a noise like he had never heard before. It was the choir, the choral society, practicing in the congregational hall. Ivor listened entranced. It was like the hills and the valleys, the trees and the gasworks, all singing together, singing their praises to the golden evening sun. And when they had finished, he stood very still, remembering what he had heard. You asleep, Ivor? Well, it's tired you are, I dare say. We'll be off now. And off they went. Back home to Lanyog. Over the viaduct. And all the way home, Ivor was remembering the choir. And he was wishing, oh, how he was wishing that he could have sung with them. But of course, little railway engines don't sing in the choir, do they? Pity, though. Well, that's the end of this week's story. Ivor the engine. Do you remember last week I told you how Ivor stood on the siding listening to the choir practice? And all that night he dreamt he sang with the choir. rich bass voice he hadn't really got. It was a lovely dream. Morning, Ivor. What was that? Oh, that was Jones coming in the morning. What a pity it was to wake up from a dream like that. There was Jones picking up the firewood, getting in the cab and lighting his fire. Oh, what a pity. Oh, well. Jones lit his fire, had his cup of tea, and very soon they were on their way, out of the shed and going down to the signal box. Morning, Owen. Morning, Jones. On they went. Down into Lanyog Station. There was Dye Station waiting for them, just like it was an ordinary day. Morning, Jones. Morning, Ivor. Oh, come on, give us a little whistle, Ivor. But very faintly, because he was sad. Don't call that much of a whistle, Ivor, said Dye. Dye, come down the office. We must have a consultation. Oh, I see. All right, come on then. And they went down in the office. And Jones spoke to Dye very seriously. Dye, he said, I'm worried. I'm worried about Ivor. He's not right, you know. Not right at all. I got a good fire up and he's not pulling. Well, if it's like that, we'll just have to telephone, isn't it? And Dye Station picked up the telephone and rang it. Owen, he said. Owen, I want head office. That's right, head office at Marionette. Oh, that's right, yes. Is that head office? Oh, I see. It's... Wait a minute, Jones. There's bureaucracy at work. Hello? Oh, yes, hello. Oh, is that Mr. Williams, Bach? Oh, Mr. Williams. It's Dye here. Dye from Lanyog. Yes, we're worried about our engine. That's right, little Ivor, 040. Oh, yes. Yes, I will. Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, I'll go with them, yes. Thank you, Mr. Williams, Bach. Yes, I'll go with them. Bye-bye, then. What'd he say, Dye? He said we've got to take Ivor all the way down to Great Western Engineering at Pontypool Roads and show him to the chief engineer. What, out on the main line, all the way to Pontypool? That's right, we'd better get going, hadn't we? You coming too, Dye? Well, what's a station master without an engine on the railway, isn't it? So off they went. Back out of Lanyog Station. Under the old road bridge. To the signal box. Owen, we want to go out on the main line. Out on the main line, is it? Yes, we're going down to Pontypool for Ivor's health. Well, you'll have to wait while I signal and for the express to go past. You can't just wander about on the main line, you know. So while they were waiting, there was a big noise. Ivor felt very small and insignificant by comparison with that great red engine. Off you go then. No stopping to pick flowers now. You're on the main line, you know. Ivor pushed at his little wheels as he went along the main line, feeling very important. And it was a long way to Pontypool Roads, and it was quite late by the time they came down to the great big signal gantry. And there they stopped. There's a lot of signals. I wonder which one of those is ours. Oh, that'll be ours, that red one up there. Oh, are you the little engine from Lanyog? That's not well. That's right. Well, go you down the yard and stop on the turntable inside the shed. The chief engineer is waiting for you. Ivor felt very shy, and he went very slowly down the yard, past the great big engines. Some of them, more than twice as big as him. The great banging and clanging and clattering there was. Into the big shed he went, past the great big machines, and stopped on the turntable. Oh, there's a long way from home you are, Dye. What do we do now? Give him a little whistle, Ivor. Ivor was shy. He gave a very little whistle. A man in a white coat came over to them. I didn't see you hiding there in the corner, he said. Are you from Lanyog? That's right. Well, look, you better go over to the stand there and blow off the steam. The chief engineer will see you then. So they went over to the stand. Blew off steam. And waited for the chief engineer. The chief engineer came, important looking, in a bowler hat. "Well, gentlemen," he said, "is this the little engine from Lanyog? We'll have to have a look at you, won't we, see if you're all right. Come, gentlemen, let us examine the locomotive." They looked in his boiler. They examined his pistons. They worked his little injector pump. They looked in his tank. They worked his regulator. And they tapped his little wheels with a hammer. But they couldn't find anything wrong with him, nothing at all. "Oh, Mr. Jones," said the chief engineer, "what exactly is wrong with your engine?" "Well, I don't know," said Jones. "I don't really know at all. He's always been a very good little engine. You know, overheats a bit in summer and that, but he's always been very good and very happy, I thought, but I don't know, he's just not right. No, he's just not right at all." "Well, he's a perfectly good little engine mechanically. There's nothing whatever wrong with him. He's the best little engine I've seen for a long time. I think it's just that something's upset him. And all I can say is, you better go home and find out what it is has upset him, and then I think he'll be all right." So they went out of the shed. Past the great big engines. "You know, Jones," said Di, on the way home, "you know, I've got an idea." "What is it then?" "It isn't much of an idea, but I don't want to tell you about it now on account of Ivor. You see? But I'll tell you what to do. You come up tomorrow morning a little bit late to Lanyog Station, and we'll go down the office and have a consultation. Then I'll tell you what the idea is, you see." "All right, then I'll come up late tomorrow morning." So then, Ivor went home. I wonder what Di's idea was. Well, we'll see next week, shall we? Bye-bye. Ivor the engine. Do you remember I told you how Ivor stood on the siding at Grumbly and listened to the choir? And oh, how he wished he could sing with them. He wished so much that he was quite upset, and Jones and Di were quite worried about him, and they had to take him down to the chief engineer at Pontypool Roads and have him inspected to see if there was anything wrong with him. But there was nothing wrong with him, and all they could do was to take him home, out of the big engine shed, and put him to bed in his own little shed. The next morning, Jones the Steam came down over the hill as usual, opened the doors of the shed. "Morning, Ivor." Lit his fire, had his cup of tea, and soon they were out of the shed and on their way to work, down past the signal box, and under the old road bridge, and down into Lanyog Station. There was Di Station waiting for them. "Morning, Jones." "Morning, Di Station." "Morning, Ivor." "Di, what about that little consultation we were going to have?" "Oh, yes, of course, I almost forgot. Come on down the office." So they went down the office. "Jones," said Di, "you remember I told you yesterday I had a plan to find out what it is had made Ivor upset. Well, I'll tell you what I thought. Ivor came over upset in the siding at Grumbly the day before yesterday at 5 o'clock. So what we ought to do is to put him down there this afternoon at 5 o'clock and see what happened." "Oh, yes, that's an idea. We could do that. But I'll tell you what I did. I telephoned Grumbly Gasworks, and I said, you've got to take a truckload of Blackstone coal this afternoon instead of Thursday on account of urgent personal reasons." "Oh, what did they say to that, Di?" "Oh, very pleased they were, very cooperative, roared with laughter. Said they'd take 10 trucks for urgent personal reasons, if I wished, but I don't, I said. One'll be enough. So there we are, you see. My, that was clever of you, Di. But I'll tell you what we'll do. You go down to Tiny Gulch, get the Blackstone coal and deliver it to Grumbly Gasworks, and you leave Ivor on the siding at 5 o'clock this afternoon. And I'll come down on my bicycle. All right, Di, I'll do that. I'll meet you down there at 5 o'clock then. So Jones and Ivor went off. Up the hill out of Lanyogue Station. Along the top of the hill to Tiny Gulch. And it was late in the afternoon by the time they had collected the Blackstone coal and delivered it to the gasworks. And Jones backed Ivor onto the siding at the same place at the same time as he had done the day before yesterday. Just going down into the town, Ivor, get something for Evans. Oh, there you are, Di. Well, I left Ivor up on the siding, like you said, so we're all right. We'll just wait here, shall we, till the choir practice starts. There was a notice on the side. It said, the Grumbly and District Choral Society meets here every evening at 5 o'clock for practice under the direction of the choir master, Evan Evans. Application for membership invited. That's Evan Evans, my wife's uncle. Oh, is it? There's distinction for you. Listen, don't they sing lovely? And Jones the Steam and Di Station stood and listened to the choir. And up on the siding, Ivor listened to the choir as well. Oh, it was lovely, he thought. Like the hills and the valleys, the trees and the gasworks, all singing together, singing their praises to the golden evening sun. And as he stood there, Ivor felt very sad, because he would have loved to have sung with them, but he couldn't speak, let alone sing. The only noise he could make was a nasty little whistle. And as he thought about it, he wept. A single dirty tear welled up in his window and fell down onto the sleepers. Look, Di, said Jones. Ivor's weeping. Oh, so he is. It must be a terrible thing to make a railway engine weep. Tell you what, Jones, you go over to him and speak to him very gentle. See if you can find out what it is upset him. Well, Ivor, I knew something had upset you, but I didn't know it was that bad. We'll try and find out what it is, shall we? Tell you what, we'll have a guessing game. I'll ask you questions, and you give 1 whistle for no and 2 whistles for yes. Well, now, let's have a think. Di, come over here and help me think, will you? Me, I can't think. Well, you'll have a try anyway. Is it just that you're tired, Ivor? Well, is it something about this place you don't like? Is it the choir practice? Well, is it anything at all to do with the choir practice? Oh, it is it? Is it you want to sing in the choir? Oh, be quiet, Ivor Bach. You'll wake up the whole town. Oh, Di, here's a strange thing. Ivor here, he wants to sing in the choir. Ivor sing in the choir? I never heard of a locomotive sing in the choir. There may be regulations. Well, look, Di, we'd better go down the town, see Evans the song, see if, well, you know, he's choir master after all. Evans, I got an applicant for membership, like it says on your notice, you know. Would you like to meet him? Well, I'd be delighted. Well, there he is, Evan Evans Bach. There's my locomotive. But, Edwin Jones, it's a locomotive. I know, and why not? Well, I don't know why not. There's no reason, really, I suppose. What voice is he? Well, come and meet him, Evan Evans. Ivor, this is Evan Evans, my wife's uncle. He is the choir master here. Well, could you ask the engine to give us a note or two? Whistle for the gentleman, Ivor, would you? Come on, don't be shy. Is that the only note? That's it, Evan Evans. Well, could we have it again then, please? Oh, I don't know, said Evans the song. I don't know at all. That's a minor half tone and very crude. We wouldn't come across a note like that more than once a year, so that even if Ivor did join the choir, there wouldn't be anything for him to do. No, you see, if that was a bass, A or A flat, we should be glad of it. But that note, ooh, well, it might do for a Chinese choir, you know, but, well, not for the Grumbly and District Choral Society. Well, Ivor, you know, I wish I could help, but there it is. That's all right, Evan. We just wondered, you know. Well, gentlemen, I'll be off. Oh, well, that's it, isn't it, said Di. Well, back home, said Jones. Back to work. Come on. Di went down to fetch his bicycle. And Jones and Ivor went home. Out of the siding at Grumbly. Back over the viaduct. On the way home to Lanyard. And all the way home, Ivor felt very sad. Because he would have loved to have sung in the choir. But after all, little railway engines don't sing in the choir, do they? Pity, though. Well, that's the end of this week's story. Bye-bye. Ivor the engine. Do you remember last week I told you how Ivor whistled his one note for Evans the song, the choir master of Grumbly Choral Society? And Evans said, no, he was sorry, that one note just wouldn't do for the choir, and Ivor wouldn't be able to sing with the choir. So all they could do was to take him home and put him to bed in his own little shed. The next morning, Jones's team came down over the hill as usual, opened the doors of the shed, picked up the firewood. Morning, Ivor, it's a lovely morning, choir or no choir. And he lit his fire. And soon they were out, down by the water tower. Filled up Ivor's tank, and off they started on their day's work. Past the signal box, and down into Vanyog Station. There's Di Station, daydreaming as usual. Wake up, Di! Oh, morning, Jones. Morning, Ivor. Di and Jones went down into the office. Jones said, Di, how is Ivor this morning? Well, he's not right, said Jones. He's not right at all. Well, I wonder what we ought to do about it. Well, look, you remember Evans the song said yesterday that Ivor might be able to sing in the choir if he had the right note. Well, I was wondering if we couldn't get him a new whistle. Bass A or A flat, they said it was. I mean, we might be able to get him a new whistle from somewhere. Couldn't you try head office? Well, it's not as easy as that, you know, Jones. I can't just telephone head office, say, send me down a new whistle. Bass A flat, please. I mean, they would laugh in my face, wouldn't you? You see, there's nothing wrong with the whistle he's got, not for a railway engine. It's just that it's no good to sing in the choir with. Well, look, couldn't you just telephone them, you know, and put it to them gently? I mean, they might have a bass A-flat whistle down there or something. They can only say no, isn't it? So Di Station picked up the telephone. Owen, he said. Owen, I want the head office. That's right, the head office at Merioneth. Why, no, I spoke to them the day before yesterday, and now I want to speak to them again today. Oh, pull your little lever back, will you? Oh, hello. Hello, is that head office? Oh, Mr. Williams? Oh, Mr. Williams, it's Di here. Di from Lanyog. Well, you know, we took our little engine down to Pontypool Roads and showed it to the chief engineer, like you said. Well, look, the chief engineer looked at him, and they said there's nothing wrong with him. Nothing mechanical. No, they said he's unhappy. That's right. They said something had upset him. Well, that's what they said. Well, look, Mr. Williams, we found out what it was. Yes, we had a little investigation, and it seems that Ivor is a very musical little engine, and he's not satisfied with the whistle he's got. No, it's a squeaky little whistle, And yes, that's right. Well, we thought we might get him a new one. Oh, I see. Oh, well, that's a pity. Oh, yes, well, we might. Yes, I suppose. Well, that would be a help. Oh, thank you, Mr. Williams. Yes, we'll try that. Well, I suppose we'll... Yes, I see. Well, bye-bye, Mr. Williams. What did he say, Di? He said they haven't got any new whistles down there, but we can put one on Ivor if we can get one ourselves. And we can spend £2.10 of the company's money and what we can get for the old whistle. So we've got to find him a new whistle ourselves, you see. Tell you what. What about the Congregational Chapel that fell down in Tanny Gulch? Weren't there organ pipes in that? Well, I suppose there were. Let us go to Tanny Gulch and see if we can locate them. So they went to Tanny Gulch. Out of Lanyog Station, along the top of the hill. And down to Tanny Gulch Station. It was Claude Gillett, the station master. Morning, Jones. Morning, Ivor. Morning, Claude Gillett, said Di. Oh, it's Di Station, is it? Company. Haven't seen you for years. Claude, we are anxious to find out what happened to the organ pipes that came out of that Congregational Chapel that fell down. Well, didn't Mr. Jenkins have those, said Claude. Mr. Jenkins was working in his shop. Oh, Di Station from Lanyog, isn't it? Well, what can I do for you, Di? Well, Mr. Jenkins, we are trying to locate the organ pipes that came out of the Congregational Chapel that fell down, must be 2 years ago, wasn't it? We understood you had them. Well, so I did, yes. I had those organ pipes. But I disposed of them. Mr. Minim, the organ builder from Abu Dhabi, gave me a price for them. What do you want organ pipes for, anyway? Well, there's reasons, you see, Mr. Jenkins. Our little engine, well, he's musically inclined, and he fancied a bass note, and we thought we might put an organ pipe in place of his whistle. It's steam organ pipes you want, Di. Ordinary organ pipes would be as big as Ivor himself. Now, let me think. They stood while Mr. Jenkins thought. I'll tell you what he said. Morgan the roundabout is here this week, and I heard him say down the club yesterday that he'd got a gramophone to go in his roundabout in place of the old steam organ he used to have. Well, supposing he's still got the bits of steam organ, let's go and see Mr. Morgan, shall we? So they went down behind the schoolhouse to where Mr. Morgan was setting up his roundabout. Oh, a deputation, is it? Oh, just a minute, gentlemen, I'll put this thing down. Well, now, what can I do for you? Well, it's these gentlemen from the railway, said Mr. Jenkins. They are anxious to obtain some steam organ pipes. You see, they have a little engine that is musically inclined, and they rather fancied to put a steam organ pipe on in place of his whistle. And since you said you had got a gramophone, well, I wondered if you... Oh, it's a sad thing to break up an organ just to make train whistles, Mr. Jenkins. Well, my wife's uncle, that's Evans the Song, he's choir master at Grumbly, and he says that Ivor can sing in the choir if he's got the right notes, you see. Well, that's different, isn't it? I thought my old organ would never sing again now we've got that nasty gramophone. But if it's going in the Grumbly and District Choral, that's different. You can have it, gentlemen. You can have £2.10 on the old whistle, Mr. Morgan. You can have it for nothing and keep your old whistle. I'm glad to find a home for it. There it is, gentlemen. There's the old organ off my roundabout. It's no use to me anymore, so you can help yourself to the pieces of it. They helped themselves to the pieces of organ and carried them back to where Ivor was waiting on Tanny Gulch Station. Mr. Morgan came with them and spoke to the locomotive. Ivor, he said, I have brought you a present. I have brought you the organ of my roundabout. It was a good organ, and it cost me a lot of money 70 years ago, and I'm fond of it. So look after it, blow it gentle, and God bless you. Mr. Morgan wiped away a tear. Well, come on, we're a bit late, said Di. Get moving. Bye-bye, Claude, then. And back they went, out of Tanny Gulch Station. And into Lanyog. Well, there we are then, said Jones. We're home. Well, look, Jones, you better go down the town and see if you can find Mog the plumber. He might be able to help us fit the pipes on. So Jones went down the town. And I Station looked at the bits of pipe. Well, I don't know what to make of that at all. Oh, Mog! Oh, that was quick. Look, have a look at these, would you? What do you make of those? They're steam organ pipes, aren't they? Yes, we thought of putting them in place of Ivor's whistle. Well, I don't know about that. That wouldn't be too easy, you know. That's high-pressure copper flange steam piping. Still, we'll have a look, shall we? and Mog the plumber climbed up onto Ivor's footplate and started to undo his old whistle. And that's the end of this week's story. Ivor the engine. Do you remember I told you how Dice Station and Jones the Steam went down to see Mr. Jenkins to see if they could get Ivor a new whistle, and he took him to see Mr. Morgan, who gave them the pipes of his old roundabout. And Mog the plumber set to work at Lanyog Station, fitting the new pipes in the place where Ivor's whistle used to be, working away very careful. And soon the time came when he stood back to admire his work. And there on the top of Ivor's boiler were 3 beautiful brass pipes. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? Now, Ivor, said Jones, give us a little blow, you know, very gentle and reverent, like Mr. Morgan said. Now the other one. Oh, and now the last one. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? They're beautiful notes. Gentlemen, said Dice Station, on behalf of the Marionette and Lanticilly Rail Traction Company, I thank you. And Mog, there's £2.10 for you if you'll send in a bill. Oh, I wouldn't take a penny. It's lovely just to hear him sing. Let's hear him again, Ivor, can we? Beautiful. Oh, there's resonance for you, isn't it? Well, now, Jones, said Di, it's long past Ivor's bedtime. You'd better take him home and put him to bed. Night-night, Di. Night, Mog. And Jones put Ivor to bed in his own little shed. Oh, and very excited he was. The next morning, Jones came down as usual. Morning, Ivor. And he lit up Ivor's fire. And soon they were out on their way down to the signal box. Oh, look now. Owen's not awake yet. Give him a blow of your new whistle, Ivor. Wake him up. Owen jumped out of bed. What you got there? The Queen Mary, is it? You fairly blew me out of bed, you know. It's all right, Owen. It's only us. Pull your little lever back. We got work to do. Off they went. And soon they were down in Lanyog Station, banging about with coal trucks. Di coupled it up. Off you go then, Jones. And Jones went off, back out of Lanyog Station, up to the pit. Mr. Pugh, the pit, was waiting for them. Morning, Jones. Morning, Ivor. Oh, my goodness gracious, what you got there? Blow that again and the shift will come off for dinner. What can I do for you, Mr. Jones? What have you got, Mr. Pugh? I only got coal, Mr. Jones. We'll have to have coal then, won't we? Right away then. And Ivor set off up the hill, away from the pit, along the top of the hill above the valley. Ivor liked that run. You could see right the way down to the sea, past the little houses, down through Tunnygill Station, and into the tunnel. And it was quite late that day when they got to Grumbly Gasworks, and Jones took Ivor out onto the coal tip. Well, that's that gone, Ivor. We'll go and see Mr. Evans now, shall we? And Jones backed Ivor out of the coal tip. And left him on the siding above the town. I'll just go up now and have a word with Mr. Evans, Ivor. He'll be all right here. Oh, morning, Mr. Evans. Oh, morning, Edwin Jones, Bach. What can I do for you? Well, it's about Ivor, Mr. Evans. Oh, yes, a great pity that, wasn't it? A great pity. Well, like you said, Mr. Evans, we got him a new whistle. 3 notes there is, and oh, they're lovely notes. And I wondered if you could come down the yard there and have a listen to them. Ivor's down there now waiting, look. Well, we'll go down there at once, shall we? Come on, then. And Mr. Evans and Jones the Steam went down onto the siding where Ivor was waiting for them. There he is, Mr. Evans. Now, Ivor, give us a little blow, will you? Come on now, let's hear the first whistle. And now the other 2. Edwin Jones, I like them. I like them very much. They're very good. Let's hear them again, Ivor. Edwin Jones, you have done well. Very well indeed. I like them. But look, I shall have to consult the Board of Governors, you know. And look, did you think to ask the permission of the railway company? They might not want their locomotive in the choir. Oh, I never thought of that. Well, look, you better go back to Lanyog and telephone your head office. And tonight I'll speak to the chairman of the Board of Governors and see if they're anxious to have a locomotive in the choir. I'll do my best for you, you know. So Jones and Ivor set off home. Back out of Grumbly. Over the viaduct. Along the top of the hill. And into Lanyog Station. There's Di Station waiting for them. How do you get on, Jones? Well, Mr. Evans liked the notes, Di, but he said you'd have to consult the Board of Governors, and had we got the permission of the railway company? Oh, you mean head office at Merioneth? That's right. Well, look, Di, you'd better telephone them, hadn't you? So Di telephoned Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, he said, the Grumbly and District Choral Society have invited Ivor to be a member of their choir. Yes, that's right, Mr. Williams. Well, I know he's only a locomotive, but, well, very anxious they are to have him, and anxious he is to join them, I believe. And we just wanted to have your official permission, like, you see. Oh, all right, Mr. Williams. Yes, I see. Well, bye-bye, Mr. Williams, then. What did he say, Di? He said he's got to make inquiries, and he'll have to let us know. Oh, well, it's just wait and see, isn't it? That's what it is, I'm afraid, Edwin Jones. So Jones the Steam took Ivor back out of Lanyog Station. Along past the water tower. And put Ivor to bed in his own little shed. And Ivor went to sleep that night just a little bit sad. Life was full of difficulties, wasn't it? And that's the end of this week's story. Bye-bye. Ivor the engine. Do you remember last week I told you how they got new pipes and put them on in place of Ivor's whistle? No, they were lovely pipes. And Jones took them down and showed them to Evans the song. And he said he liked them very much, but he would have to speak to the Grumbly and District Choral Society, and, well, there might be difficulties, and they were to get the permission of the railway company as well. So that night, Ivor went to bed a little bit sad. Well, life was full of difficulties, wasn't it? Morning, young engine. Oh, who's that gentleman? Ivor blinked himself awake. There was Evans the song, and Jones the steam, and this other gentleman. There he is, Mr. Chairman, said Jones. There's the little engine. I'll go and light his boiler, shall I? and Jones lit Ivor's boiler, and very soon Ivor's boiler began to boil. "Cup of tea, is it, gentlemen?" said Jones. "It'll be a few minutes before we got steam up." And he made a pot of tea, and they sat and drank their tea. Delicious. Thank you, Mr. Jones, that was very nice. Well, we got pressure up now, Mr. Chairman. "Ivor," said the chairman, "I am the chairman of the Board of Governors of the Grumbly and District Choral, and I understand you are anxious to become a member. Is that right?" "That's right, sir," said Jones. "I'll take him outside, shall I? You can listen to them." Now, let us have a blow, shall we? Oh, I like them. I like them very much. Very good tone indeed. Very good tone, that, you know. You know, Evans, I've not heard tone like that in a steam organ since I heard old Morgan's roundabout organ. Do you remember? That was a very famous organ, that was. Well, as a matter of fact, Mr. Chairman, it is old Morgan's roundabout organ. He gave us the pipes off it, you see. Well, that settles it, doesn't it? Evans, Bach, you settle the details with Mr. Jones here, and I really must get back to the shop. Bye-bye, Mr. Jones. Bye-bye, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for coming. The chairman got on his bicycle and rode away. Edwin Bach, did you remember to get the permission of the railway company? Well, yes, I telephoned them, but they said they were going to let us know. Well, look, I will come up to them and speak to them personally myself on the telephone. So Evans the Song got into the cab of the engine, and they went off up to Ranyog station. And Mr. Evans spoke to the head office on the telephone. "Mr. Williams," he said, "your little engine has a very fine voice, and we are very anxious to have him in the choir." "Yes, that's right. Well, he has good tone and good volume, and with a bit of tuition he'll be a great help to us at Grumbly." "Well, no, Mr. Williams, there will be no question of that at all. Oh, no need at all." "Oh, thank you, Mr. Williams, thank you. I'm sure you will soon have reason to be proud of your little engine." "Yes, Mr. Williams. Bye-bye, Mr. Williams. There you are, gentlemen. We have the permission of the railway company. Now I must have a few words with the little engine." Evans the Song addressed the locomotive. "Ivor, my friend," he said, "locomotive of the Merioneth and Lanticilly Rail Traction Company. I am proud to welcome you to membership of the Grumbly and District Choral Society, and I fervently hope, that our association will be a long and happy one." And furthermore, in view of the exceptional circumstances, we shall not be bothering about the subscription, you see. Well, gentlemen, I must be going home. But Ivor, I expect to see you prompt at 5 o'clock for rehearsal, you know. Well, bye-bye, gentlemen. Bye-bye, Mr. Evans. Thank you for coming. Oh, Jones, he's in, Jones. You're a 7-day marvel, you are. Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it? And Mr. Ivor the Engine Bach, how does it feel to be a member of the choral? Oh, yes, I thought it did. Well, look, Jones, it's back to work, isn't it? We've got a day's work in front of us, with a truckload of Blackstone coal to get from the pit and take down to Tanny Gulch. Mr. Pugh, he's in the choral. I was in the choir. Oh, whatever will they think of next? Well, congratulations, Ivor. Down to Tanny Gulch. There's Claude, the station master, waiting for them. Claude! Claude, Ivor's in the choir. He's in the choral society at Grumbly, pipes and all. Oh, I am glad, Jones. Oh, I am glad for you, Ivor. Look, Claude, there'll be a bit of a change. We'll be doing Grumbly Gasworks now Tuesdays and Thursdays on account of Ivor's rehearsal, so it'll be Wednesday for the spuds. Oh, that's fine, I can come and listen. That day's work passed in a flash of excitement, and soon they were heading over the viaduct on their way down to Grumbly. And as they pulled through Grumbly station, Ivor began to feel a little bit funny. Do know, a little bit queasy under his boiler. Nervous he was. There they are, Ivor, look. They're pleased to see you. And there they were, standing on the siding. A lot of people, big people, little people, tall people, short people. And there was Mr. Evans standing with them. And they were all smiling so friendly-like, Ivor quite forgot to feel nervous. Ladies and gentlemen of the Grumbly and District Choral Society, said Evans the song, I have pleasure to introduce to you today a new member. Let me introduce to you Ivor the engine. Bass. Whistle for them, Ivor. Let us hear all three of them, Ivor. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, he's only got 3 notes, but he sings those beautiful. Now let us sing. Let us sing Cum Ronda. And they sang. And Ivor sang with them, just as he had dreamed, but never thought he would. Oh, it was lovely. It was like the hills and the valleys, the trees and the gasworks, all singing together, singing their praises to the golden evening sun. And Ivor was singing there as well. And Jones the steam was there, and proud he was of his little engine. So was Dye Station, and Claude, the station master of Tanny Gilch, Mog the plougher who put the pipes on for them, Owen the signal, and Mr. Pugh the pit, and at the back was old Morgan the roundabout, come to hear his steam pipes. And there at the back, standing very quiet, there was a tall gentleman in a top hat. Mr. Williams, the head office it was, come all the way from Merioneth in his Rolls Royce, just to hear his locomotive sing in the choir. And that's the end of the story. Bye-bye.
So, there you are. That is how Ivor came to be a member of the Grumbly and District Choral Society. Now, the films we're going to see next are quite different. They were made 15 years later. Lots and lots of things have happened in that time. Television was not black and white anymore, it was in colour. And of course Ivor has found lots more friends. Apart from the dragons and Alice the elephant, there was Mr. Dinwiddie, the old gold miner, Mrs. Potty, who lives in the big house, there was Major Llewellyn, the fire brigade, and Mrs. Williams, the post office, and Miss Plofsky, and lots more. But life wasn't all that easy, not all the time. Little engines and little railways have their troubles. And so do dragons, because, as you know, dragons have to be kept red hot. So, let us have a look at what life was like for Ivor the engine and his friends on the Merioneth and Lanticilly Rail Traction Company Limited.
Ivor the engine. There he is, standing in the snow by the level crossing. Well, at least it's stopped snowing now, and Jones the steam can wipe some of the grime off Ivor's boiler.
Hello there, Mr. Jones. That's a dirty old engine you've got there.
Oh, Major Llewellyn. Is that your new fire engine?
Yes, this is it. Rather good, what? 8 cylinders, 400 horsepower turbine impellers, auxiliary hand pump set, the lot.
Oh, yes, very good. Will it go through snow?
Huh, go through anything. It's an absolutely marvellous appliance.
Can you make a pot of tea from the boiler?
Well, of course not. It's a fire engine, not a tea shop.
Excuse me, excuse me. I didn't like to interrupt your discussion, but I was wondering if you could advise me. Mr. Pugh of Tewin Farm just rang through on the telephone. Said his big barn is on fire. all smoke and flames and that. I was wondering what I ought to do.
Wait, call the fire brigade, woman, call the fire brigade!
Oh, but aren't you the fire brigade, Major Llewellyn?
What? Yes, of course I am.
You know, I rather think I preferred the old bell. It had a bit more dignity somehow.
Tewin Farm's in the other direction. I wonder where he's going.
Oh, he'll have gone to collect the firemen. They'll go over to Tewin by the lower road under the railway bridge.
The snow is very thick down there.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, perhaps Ivor and I had better go and have a look, like. Don't start any fires now, Mrs. Williams. Well, there they are, and they're stuck. Can we give you a hand, Major Llewellyn?
Mr. Jones, we do seem to be in a bit of trouble here.
You did mention something about a hand pump. Ivor could take it up to Tewin Farm on the truck.
I suppose we'll have to.
And so they did. They took the hand pump to Tewin Farm and set it up beside the duck pond next to Mr. Bew's barn, which was burning merrily.
Come along now, men. Put your backs into it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Now, even the best hand pump is not really as good as a real fire engine. Not against a fire as big as that. Oh, I think we'll have to give them a hand, Ivor. Mr. Pew, have you got a couple of long poles and some rope? Mr. Pew fetched the poles and long rope while Jones jacked up Ivor's wheels. Jones tied a pole to Ivor's piston rod and joined it to the lever of the hand pump. Here's an extra hand for you, Major Llewellyn. Gently now, Ivor. There we are. How about that?
Very good. Very, very good. 2 full pressure hoses of 1 hand pump.
There's a fountain now. That soon did the trick. The hoses doused the burning barn in a matter of minutes. The ducks came padding back to see if there was any water left in the duck pond. Jones made everybody a pot of tea from Ivor's boiler, and they sat around to drink it. Major Llewellyn is a proud man, but very fair.
Ivor, you are a marvel. You pump better than my brand new fire engine. You go through snowdrifts, and you make a lovely cup of tea. You also put out single-handed what could have been a very dangerous conflagration. Please accept the thanks of the fire service and this small token of our esteem. Bravo! Ivor the engine. I appoint you honorary senior fire engine to the Flanniog and Tanny Dukes Fire Brigade.
Ivor the engine. Look, there he is, up in the wood by Mrs. Porty's house. What's he doing there, I wonder?
Oh, there's Jones the steam. And Mrs. Porty. What are they looking at? Oh, foxes.
There they are, Mr. Jones. 3 lovely cubs she's got, haven't you, Mrs. Fox?
Oh, yes, and she's proud of them, too, you can tell.
Well, I only hope the fox hunters keep away. They've been out a lot lately.
Oh, time to go. Ivor has seen Di at the station. All right, I'm coming.
Oh, Mr. Jones, if you're down at the station, you might see if my hat has come. It's for the Institute prize giving tomorrow. It's a lovely hat, all feathers and high, with a veil and a...
Oh, yeah, yes, well, I'll see if it's there. You just look after those foxes, Mrs. Porty. Oh.
Oh, there you are, Jones. Where have you been? There's this hat box come for Mrs. Porty. Very urgent, it says. Handle with care.
Oh, I know. It's a lovely hat, too. It's all feathers and high with a veil and a sort
Yes,
of...
all right, I dare say, but you'd better get over there and deliver it, or she'll be on the telephone.
That's where we've just been. There's 3 lovely fox cubs in her wood.
Oh, nature's study, is it? Well, those foxes had better look out. The hunt is somewhere about today.
Oh, don't talk about it, Di. Come on, Ivor. Hi, hold on, Ivor. What's going on over there? Oh, Ivor, look at that, the hunt. And they're up by Mrs. Porty's. Oh, look, there's a fox. And they're after her. She's heading for the bridge. Oh, perhaps she'll see us there. Come on. She's seen us. Ready with the steam. Here she comes.
I say, Railwayman, do you have to make so much steam?
Oh, just blowing off the pipes a bit, you know.
What on earth's that you've got on your head?
Oh, that's for the Institute prize giving. It's a lovely hat, look. It's all feathers.
Yes,
and high
I'm
with a-
sure it's a charming hat, old boy, but we've lost a fox. You don't happen to have seen a fox, do you?
Oh, yes. I did see a fox. But I don't reckon it wanted to see you. Good morning, gentlemen.
Extraordinary sort of chap. Oh, well, come on, Carruthers.
Hang on while I change the points, Ivor.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Jones. I didn't recognize you in your new hat. Very pretty. Suits you.
Oh, that's not mine. That's Mrs. Porty's.
Well, you better be careful of it, Mr. Jones. It's for you to deliver in its pretty box, not to wear and get it blown to pieces. What are you wearing it for, anyway?
Oh, you'd laugh if I told you, Mrs. Williams.
I bet Mrs. Porty won't laugh when she sees our new hat.
Mr. Jones, you are wearing my new hat.
Oh, now, Mrs. Porty, don't jump to conclusions. Wait while I explain what happened.
Where is your hat?
Well, it was the hunt, you see, and there was nowhere else she could go, and my hat doesn't spoil so easily, so I left that inside, and I thought you'd rather, in the circumstances.
Mrs. Fox.
You see?
Oh, yes, of course, Mr. Jones. What else could you do? And the hat will be perfectly all right with a bit of tidying up, I think.
Ivor the engine. Look, there he is, standing by the platform at Laniog. And there's his friend, Bluebell the donkey, in her private carriage. They go round a lot together, those two. I wonder where Jones the steam and Di station are. Oh, perhaps they're in the office. Oh, yes, so they are. And who's that other gentleman in a top hat? Oh, yes, that's Mr. Williams, the head office. Oh, very posh he is. Managing Director of the Merioneth and Lanticilly Rail Traction Company Limited.
Well, there you are, gentlemen. I'm afraid that is the situation. My directors are concerned at the loss of revenue and are proposing to sell the railway to the Welsh National Railway Commission.
Oh, yes, well, we understand that, Mr. Williams, but what does it mean exactly to us? I mean, what will happen to us?
Oh, nothing very serious. You'll have to keep to the timetables and follow the regulations. I don't suppose they'll want you to go carting round donkeys in special trucks for no reason.
But that's Bluebell.
Yes, and I expect you'll have to issue tickets and work regular hours. And, you know, carry on like a branch line of the National Railways. which is what you'll be, after all.
But what about Ivor?
I don't know what they'll do about the engine. I believe they're thinking of using diesel engines, so I expect they'll send him down to Pontypool Roads for shunting at the yard.
Oh, but Ivor would hate that. He hates shunting. And the choir, they couldn't do without him.
Yes, well, I dare say there's a choir at Pontypool Roads, but I don't know. The point is, the railway isn't run just for your engine's convenience. It has to make money.
Oh, yes. Well, we appreciate that, Mr. Williams.
Yes, well, there you are. That's the bad news. Now I must be getting back to Merioneth. I thought I'd like to come over and tell you about it myself. You know, we're just as sorry about it as you are, but there it is.
Oh, well, thank you anyway, Mr. Williams. It was good of you to come. And Mr. Williams got into his Rolls-Royce motor car and was driven away. Oh, Di, there's terrible news. Oh, I don't know how I shall ever break it to Ivor or Bluebell.
Oh, well, it hasn't happened yet, Jones. But you'd better take these new boots up to Mr. Dinwiddie.
Oh, well, I'd better be off. Oh, come on, Ivor, it's time for work. That was sad news, wasn't it? Jones and Ivor went up the line to Dinwiddie the gold miner's pit and told him about the railway being sold.
But Jones, Bach, if the railway's up for sale, why don't we buy it?
Oh, don't be daft, Mr. Dinwiddie. Where would we find the money to buy the railway? It would cost thousands and thousands of pounds.
Well, I don't know. What you can buy depends on what you've got, doesn't it?
Well, yes, but what have you got? That's the question.
Look, come inside here a minute. See these cupboards? Well, look inside.
Oh, what's this stuff? Dirty yellow metal in blocks. Well, that's no good for anything. What's it made of?
Well, what do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it's gold, of course, you stupid.
Gold?
Yes, and here, and here, and here, and in here. Gold. And under the table there, stacks of it.
How did you get all this gold?
Well, I dug it out of the hill and melted it down. How do you think?
You could buy the railway with that lot. You must have tons of it here.
I could buy the whole of Wales, England, and Scotland as well.
And you would buy the railway just so that we could go on as usual?
Well, what's the use of having a bit of money put by if you can't help your friends, eh? Yes, of course, I'd be glad to.
Oh, Mr. Dinwiddie, come down to Llaniog with me. Come and talk to Dye Station. Oh, that's wonderful news.
No, don't go off bang, Jones. Just you wait while I put my new boots on.
Oh, and bring one of your dirty lumps of gold with you to show Dye. Oh, he will be excited. Ivor the engine. Look, there he is. And he's absolutely rushing down the hill from Dinwiddie's gold mine. Oh, yes. Jones the steam and Mr. Dinwiddie are bringing a lump of gold to show to Dye. Mr. Dinwiddie is going to buy the railway with it. Oh, Dye will be excited.
Well, I dare say it is gold. In fact, I'm sure it is. But are you quite sure it's the best thing to do about the problem?
But of course it is. It's Mr. Dinwiddie's gold. He can spend it how he likes.
Oh, yes. But if he spends any of it, people will come to hear that there's gold in the hill, and you know what'll happen then?
What will happen?
There'll be a gold rush.
What do you mean?
Great big machines tearing pieces out of the hill. Noisy, smelly towns growing up all round us. New railways built all over the valley and all over the hills.
Oh, dear, no. No, I think that's worse.
No, Mr. Dinwiddie, I think you're right. You better put your old gold back in the hill.
Morning, all. Well, you're a glum lot. Have they sold the railway or something?
That is correct, Mrs. Porty.
What? You're joking?
Oh, no, we're not, Mrs. Porty. Mr. Williams, the head office, was here this morning. We're to be a branch line of the Welsh National.
And there's to be no carting round donkeys for no reason.
And timetables and tickets. And my loop line will be closed.
And Ivor will have to go on to shunting at Pontypool Roads.
Oh, there's tragedy. Oh, there's terrible news. Oh, Mr. Jones, I don't know what will happen to poor Bluebell. She'll be terribly sad without Ivor. Have you told them?
Well, no, I haven't yet, Mrs. Porty.
Come on, Jonesbach. We'll tell them now.
Ivor, now listen, I'm afraid I've got bad news for us all. You see, the railway is going to be a bit different soon, and the Welsh National are going to take over, and you may be put on to some other sort of work.
And of course it's been nice riding round on the railway with Ivor, but like all these things, it can't go on forever.
Mr. Williams did say something about shunting at Pontypool Roads, and of course that's not a bad job, and Pontypool's a nice town really when you get used to it, and oh, Ivor, don't weep.
Oh, now, Bluebell, don't be sad.
Oh, come on, Ivor, I'll wipe your windows.
Mr. Jones.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Porty?
Mr. Jones, I am known to be very rich, and I'm known to be very silly. Is that right?
Well, you wouldn't put it quite like that. Unusual would be more polite or fanciful, some people say.
Right. Well, today I'm going to do the silliest and most expensive thing I ever did.
What's that, Mrs. Porty?
Have you got a decent carriage on this rotten old railway?
Oh, there's not a bad one round the back somewhere. It's black and gold.
Well, get it out and dust it. We're going to Merioneth.
Merioneth? But that's miles. And to Merioneth they went. It was late afternoon when they arrived at Merioneth Central. Mr. Williams was in his office.
Oh, what's this? Deputation?
Are you Mr. Williams, the head office?
Yes, I am. Who are you? Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. This is Mrs. Porty. Oh, well, do sit down, Mrs. Porty, and you gentlemen. Now then, what can I do for you?
I want to buy the railway.
The railway, Mrs. Porty?
I want to buy the railway, and I want to buy everything, lock, stock and barrel.
But what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to leave it as it is, except that I shall do some of the work, and I'll have none of this sending Ivor off to Pontypool Roads for shunting and leaving my old donkey by herself.
And buy it she did, Mrs. Porty. Lock, stock and barrel, engine and rolling stock, stations and sheds and signals, the lot. She signed a cheque for, oh, I daren't tell you how much money. And then they all went home. It was springtime in the top left-hand corner of Wales. Time to clean out the dusty corners and time to wash small railway engines. Oh, what's that? Oh, the telephone. Answer it for me, would you, Bluebell? Oh, no, of course you can't. You're a donkey, aren't you? All right, I'm coming. Hello? Oh, hello, Di. Yes, just giving Ivor a wash. Yes, all right, I'll fill up his tank and we'll be up in a minute. Bye-bye. Right then, Ivor, we have work to do. Thank you, Bluebell. I'll have the bucket. We're off to Llanmad to fetch a new loom for Miss Plofsky, the weaving lady. Your tank is low, Ivor. We'd better fill it up. Hello? What have you stopped for? I've got to fill up your tank. Oh, now look, Ivor, we have to go under the water tower to fill up your tank. Come on. No, Ivor, if every time I open the regulator, you slam on the brakes, we're going to get nowhere at all. And you'll very likely burst a feed pipe. So come on, under the water tower. Oh, Ivor, this is ridiculous. Di, listen, Ivor won't go under the water tower. Look, I haven't the slightest idea why. All I know is every time I open the regulator, he slams on the brakes. I mean, it's ridiculous. Oh, well, I wish you would. Oh, Bluebell, I don't know what's come over Ivor. Oh, you're off, are you? I don't seem to have any friends this morning. Oh, Di, there you are. Good morning, Miss Plofsky. I'm afraid our engine is being a bit difficult this morning.
Perhaps he has sadness. In my life there has been much sadness. Believe me, I, Olga Polofsky, I too have known great sadness, and I am your friend.
I don't think it's anything quite that serious, Miss Plofsky. It's just he won't go under the water tower.
But Ivor is my friend. For me, he would go under Niagara Falls. Wouldn't you, Ivor? You see? Come, Ivor, I will lead you. Follow me, follow me.
Well, I'm afraid that isn't going to work, Miss Plofsky. As a matter of fact, one whistle like that means no.
Ivor, now listen to me. I am the station master. It is my duty to arrange the work. I have told Miss Plofsky here that you will go to Llanmad and fetch her new loom. Now will you kindly go under the water tower and fill up your tank?
Hello, everybody. What's going on?
Ah, there's Mrs. Porty. Well, she actually owns the railway. So if anybody can tell Ivor what to do, she can.
Ah, Mrs. Porty. Perhaps you have some authority over this disobedient engine of yours. He refuses point blank to go under the water tower.
Oh, well, that's easily dealt with. Oscar, Aubrey, Lionel, you've had your holiday. Home time. Got you. Yes, you see, the water in the lily pond was black and dirty and full of all sorts of rubbish. Come on, Lionel. Home time. Oh, there we are. One has to be so careful with goldfish, you know. I had to put them somewhere. I knew you wouldn't mind.
Oh, no, we don't mind. Only, if you just told us, we might have got on a bit better.
Oh, Ivor knew, didn't you, Ivor? Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
You know, Di, I sometimes wonder just who does run this railway.
What does it matter? So long as we are all happy.
And that's quite enough from you, Ivor the engine. Ivor the engine. There he is, look. Life goes on much the same now that Mrs. Porty has bought the railway. A quiet, peaceful life for Ivor, trundling happily along the railway, while Jones the steam, his driver, listens to the birds singing and daydreams. Hey, what's going on? Oh, Ivor, I've told you often enough, you mustn't jam your brakes on like that without warning. I say, but I can't see anything. Oh no, what's that? Smoke. It's Idris. Idris the dragon. Oh, he's hardly red hot at all. Oh, what shall I do? I know, I'll put him in Ivor's firebox. Where's that shovel and raker? Come on then, Idris. Up you come. In you go. He's moving, Ivor. Oh, Idris, you did give us a fright.
Oh, I was cold.
Anyway, what are you doing outside in this weather? You're supposed to be in your nice hot volcano at Smoke Hill.
Hot? No, not anymore. That volcano is extinct. I made eggs for the others and came out to find help. Trouble was, I wasn't very hot myself. I couldn't keep going.
Well, you're all right now. You're lucky we found you, though. What's this about making eggs for the others? What others?
Oh, there's 4 of us now. Myself and Olwen and our twins, Guy and Blodwen.
Oh. Will they be safe in their eggs?
Well, yes, more or less, but very uncomfortable.
You reckon they'd be better in Ivor's firebox?
Well, yes, if Ivor doesn't mind.
Oh, Ivor doesn't mind, do you, Ivor? So Ivor took them to Smoke Hill, where Jones the Steam collected the 3 eggs and put them all safely in Ivor's fire. Now the question was, what to do next? Where can a family of red-hot dragons live?
Professor Longfellow,
Oh, yes, Dye Station?
do you happen to know of any volcanoes around here, Professor?
Volcanoes? What do you want a volcano for?
Well, it's for, we just happen to need one, like.
Need one? People don't usually need volcanoes.
Well, it's for friends, like.
Friends? Dragons, Professor Longfellow. Dragons. Oh, dragons, of course. Well, you should have said so in the first place. Well, I don't know. I don't think there's anything between here and Mount Etna in Italy. Not active and red-hot. Smoke Hill used to be active. Well, no, that's cold now. But thank you, Professor. Oh, Di, it's a problem, isn't it?
Too much of a problem for us, Edwin Jones.
Yes, Di, you are right. There's only one thing to do.
Go to Llanmad.
That's right. See that Mrs. Griffith of the Antiquarian Society.
She won't believe you. She thinks you imagine things.
She'll believe me once she sees Idris. Come on, Ivor, we're going to Llanmad. And to Llanmad they went. Mrs. Griffiths was in her shop, but she didn't seem very pleased to see Jones the Steam.
You're the Mr. Jones who pretends to speak to railway engines.
Well, yes, I mean, no. Well, that was a mistake.
And you expect me to believe what you're telling me now?
Well, yes, oh, dear. Oh, look, come out and meet them.
Meet them? Meet the dragons?
Yes, they're in Ivor's firebox, down on the siding.
Ah, now you are talking, Mr. Jones. Let us go.
Here we are, Ivor. Come out, dragons. Idris, Olwen, Guyan, Blodwen.
Dragons! Oh, dragons! The real thing! Oh, dragons, dragons! Oh, how marvelous!
Ivor the engine. There he is on the siding at Llanmad, and all around him a cloud of dragons, and Mrs. Griffith, the secretary of the Welsh Antiquarian Society, dancing for joy at the sight of them.
Dragons! Oh, dragons! How marvelous, marvelous! The real thing at last. Oh, how wonderful!
You know, Ivor, I expected her to be excited, but not that excited.
Oh, Mr. Jones, all my life I have waited for this moment. All my life I have believed that one day I would catch sight of them. Oh, how marvelous.
Well, if you've seen enough of them, perhaps they could go back into Ivor's firebox. They'll be getting cold. Come on, dragons, down you come. That's really what I wanted to speak to you about, Mrs. Griffith, keeping the dragons warm. Isn't that right, Ivor?
Oh, it blows its own whistle. It speaks.
Oh, yes, Ivor speaks, all right. I did tell you once, if you remember.
Oh, yes, I apologize.
Oh, not your fault. Everybody was making a fool of me that day. No, we're worried about the dragons and where they can live that's red-hot enough for them.
Oh, that can be arranged. Have no fear. May I speak to them?
Oh, certainly. I'll open the fire door.
Boroda. Oh, Boroda, I won't shake hands if you don't mind. Now, my friends, we have a problem. The Antiquarian Society will, I'm sure, be proud and happy to arrange a suitably red-hot place for you to live, but it couldn't be quite as secret as you have been in the past.
Yes, well, we appreciate that now, Mrs. Griffith.
Oh, good. Well, then leave everything to me. Leave everything to me.
Oh, right-o, Mrs. Griffith. But what shall we do meanwhile?
Oh, go home, look after the dragons and wait. Leave everything to me. Go home and wait. I shan't be long.
What an extraordinary lady. So they went home and waited. Life went on much as usual at Llanniog, but on the hills behind the town there were machines working, surveyors surveying, and lorries getting stuck. Mr. Hughes, the gasworks, was there, and everybody was busy, while all the time in the red-hot middle of the ash heap beside Ivor's shed, the dragons waited. Mrs. Griffith was as good as her word. The great day came. Ivor pulled a ceremonial train with friends in the carriages and dragons in the firebox up the loop line to Smoke Hill. There stood the president of the Antiquarian Society to meet them. He made a fine speech, in Welsh of course, of the glories of ancient Wales, of the legends of the dragons, long thought to be imaginary myths, now proved as true and standing before them in the burning flesh. Idris and Olwen, Gaian and Blodwen. He told them how proud the society was to have found the means to provide this endowment, so that these fiery spirits, long lost but found again, should not now perish from the green and lovely land of Wales.
Where are those half-crowns? Ah, yes.
Oh, now I've forgotten the matches. Oh, Idris, Bach, blow a flame in the top for me, would you?
Certainly.
Idris blew a flame, and fire burst out all around him. 1, 2... Everybody sang, and high and clear above their voices rang out the voices of the dragons, singing their gladness from the heart of their own permanently endowed gas-fired volcano.